Waiting. Your patience is appreciated. And we're going to start with the comedian Bill Cosby, not my namesake, nearly, entertaining the world of rap. What's he up to?
Yeah, well, Bill Cosby doesn't have a reputation as an Ice Cube wannabe, as you know. But what he's doing is he's going to do a whole rap outfit. He's not actually rocking the mic himself, which is a bit of a disappointment. But his agenda is to do rap without the misogyny and without the gangster ethos. Yeah, he is, but he's doing it in a nice way. So he's going to do, you know, the whole kind of dad thing that he has going on of, you know, positive values and all that. And he's teamed up with a whole host of interesting musical greats from across various, and some newcomers as well from across various different styles.
He's trying to put a message across, isn't he?
He is. It's very positive, yeah. So music without the kind of bad messages that that a lot of music does have in that kind of area.
Now let's have a look at our second story this evening. How have scientists got closer to triggering lightning?
Well, this involves lasers, and as we know, anything with lasers is inherently cool.
Is this?
Yeah. Basically, triggering lightning would be a great thing to do because if you can, like, discharge the lightning in a controlled way, it's less likely to cause damage somewhere where you don't want it. And what they're doing is they're firing lasers up to clouds. They haven't actually managed to do it yet, but basically in a cloud you've got a negative charge and you've got a positive charge on the ground. The two connect and you get a lightning discharge.
You've been doing homework, haven't you?
I have, yeah. And the idea is that you can form like a path through the air with the laser that the lightning can go down.
Potential lightning threats, I suppose, or
exactly.
Threats of lightning attacks.
Discharge lightning in a controlled way with lasers. That's
Good
the
stuff.
cool bit.
Now, I love this story. Why do women need to keep mum?
Yeah, so please nobody blame me for this. It's not my fault. Some fake researchers outside Liverpool Street did some, basically they did some tests with people offering chocolate bars as an incentive to join their fake survey.
And surprise, surprise, more women kind of fessed
four
up than men.
times as many. 45% of women and only 10% of men would give these people their passwords as part of the survey. And of course that is how you end up...
bar. That's
exactly.
Incredible, isn't
and that's
it?
how you end up having your identity stolen and your bank account details nicked and having your work stuff broken into.
But maybe women are more trusting than men.
Well, yeah, I think it just means that women are nicer people than men, basically.
And probably like chocolate as well.
Yeah.
OK, now tell us about a possible Russian romance. We're not sure if this is true. We have to be very careful how we report this.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It's certainly doing the rounds in the Russian media.
It is doing the rounds, and the Kremlin are neither confirming nor denying, which is quite telling itself. Vladimir Putin, that very, very sexy man, brimming with KGB chic.
Do you think he's sexy?
Well, I'm probably not his market.
I was going to say, is that the new strap?
But his 50-year-old wife, Ludmilla, who I'm sure is a very lovely woman, it is rumoured that she's being ousted by a 24-year-old gymnast who poses for glamour shots draped in furs and is apparently extremely flexible, he said in quotes, and has been in action movies and looks like an all-round sort. I mean, why he would do that, who knows?
And the idea, it's been reported that they will get divorced quickly and he will marry this young gymnast by summer.
Yeah, rumoured that they'll be up the aisle in the summer, yeah. This is a rumour that's being spread by a party planner who's saying that he was asked to pitch on the celebration, so who knows if it's true.
Who knows? We should wait and find out. Now, what about the costly charity calendar? What's all this about?
I feel so sorry for these people. It's such a terribly tragic thing. These are some mothers in a very deprived village in rural Spain where there's hardly any funding for services because there's not many people there. OK,
Joel, we have to interrupt you there. Thanks so much for joining us. Let's go live now to the White House in the press conference between George Bush and Gordon Brown.
Mr. Prime Minister, welcome to the Rose Garden. Glad you're here. It's a beautiful day. Been a pleasure to welcome a good friend to the Oval Office, and had a good discussion. Appreciate our special relationship with Britain, and I believe that the actions we've taken are making us stronger.